farming and construction operations. Grossenberg Implement has a 990 model at one of our locations, and Meridian is offering a $1,000 rebate on this unit. Ask our Grossenberg sales staff now and get this before.
Core Cares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. Core Cares, proudly serving our community.
Service Master of Pier is your go-to service experts for a wide variety of cleaning needs. Since 2003, we have developed the most effective methods and products to service virtually every type of industry. We're known for our exceptional carpet and upholstery cleaning, but did you know we also offer cleaning of all types of flooring, along with providing fire and water restoration, commercial cleaning, janitorial services, and construction cleanup. Service Master of Pier is a proud sponsor of TF Riggs Governors and Lady Govs, as well as Stanley County Buffaloes and Lady Buffs activities.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Now's your chance for a great deal on smokin' fast fiber internet from Venture Communications. Upgrade to the speed you need, up to 1 gig. And with whole home Wi-Fi included as part of your service, experience no-lag gaming, your favorite music, web surfing, HD video streaming, and connect to the latest smart devices. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or visit Venture Communications online.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies, such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Being a part of a community means sharing the history and future of the people all around you. For 115 years, First Fidelity Bank has been doing just that, helping you get the most out of life by providing the services and tools you need, the conveniences and technology you want, and the friendly faces you expect. So you get everything you need right here in the place you call home. Now and for many years to come. First Fidelity Bank.
Allied Plumbing and Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential plumbing needs located in Pierre. No job is too big or small for Allied. Put our over 50 years of experience to work for you. At Allied Plumbing and Heating, the only surprise we want for our customers is how fast they get the job done. That's why we offer free estimates on every single service, no hidden charges. Give them a call today at Allied Plumbing and Heating. Remember, you can rely on your allies.
Do you have a pest?
Welcome everyone to Parkview Auditorium in Fort Pierce, South Dakota, as we bring you a Region 6A matchup here between the Stanley County Buffaloes and the Mobridge Tigers. An important game here for the Buffaloes as they are trying to get a bye here in Region 6A, currently tied with Cheyenne Eagle Butte, so who plays, I believe, Laura Burrell tonight as well. So basically, if Stanley County wins, if Laura Burrell can pull off the upset and beat Cheyenne Eagle Butte, Stanley County would earn that bye in Region 6A. Otherwise, they would be the number 2 seed and have to play the 7th seed, which is currently Crow Creek, I believe, from the standings I was looking at earlier. So we'll see how things pan out here, and if Stanley County gets a bye, great. If not, they will certainly host a home game here. Not exactly sure when that'll be. We'll have to check the dates on that as those come out. So this is a makeup game from earlier, as a couple of weeks ago it was cold weather set in, so Mobridge not able to make the trip. So we'll make it up today, and again, big implications here for the Buffalo team, as again they're looking to possibly win Region 6A and have a first round bye for that region tournament. As the teams are done with their warm-ups here, they go to the bench. We'll bring you starting lineups here in just a moment. This is Brian Menning with Go Buffs Live, bringing you the play-by-play this evening. Kind of an earlier start as well tonight, but which not complaining, allows the teams to Mobridge especially to get out of here early and get back on the road before it gets too terribly late. So I believe we'll have the national anthem here first, and then we'll bring you starting lineups here shortly. Should mention Stanley County coming into this contest with an overall record of 14-5. Mobridge comes in with an overall record of 11-7 on the year. So yeah, let's go ahead and pause here for a couple of minutes as we honor the flag, and we'll be back to live action here once the colors have been retired.
Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Do you want to join one of the oldest established organizations in Fort Pierre? Perhaps you are more interested in protecting the future. Whatever your position, the Fort Pierre Volunteer Fire Department is for you. We are responsible for fire protection in Fort Pierre and Stanley County. Become part of this amazing team by stopping down at the fire hall and discussing enrollment. We are not just limited to adults, as we have a new cadet program for students ages 14 to 18. For more information, click on our banner ad on the homepage. From everyone at the fire hall, go Buffs!
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
All right, welcome back to Parkview Auditorium in Fort Pierce. We get ready for starting lineups and the opening tip-off here. Currently announcing the Stanley County cheerleaders, and now we'll start with the visiting Mobridge Tigers. Number 1, a sophomore forward, number 1, Shooter Frederick. A sophomore guard, number 2, Easton Eisman. A senior guard, number 4, Jackson Eisman. Looks like I missed a Tiger here. And then the number 23, a senior center, Shane Henderson at 6'6". Let's see if I can catch who I missed here for the Tigers. I see a 1, 2. Did I miss? Missed number 3 as well, sophomore guard, Cale Knutson. In your starting lineup for the Buffaloes, sophomore guard, number 2, Eddie Duffy. Senior forward, number 4, Ethan Leafgreen. Senior guard, number 10, Caden Montana. Junior guard, number 11, Paxton Deal. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Buffaloes, junior forward, number 31, Tegan Breitag. The Tigers are coached by head coach Thomas Knutson, assisted by Trey Frederick. Buffaloes are coached by head coach Joey Fisher and assisted by Ben Connaught. As it'll be Leafgreen jumping center against Henderson. Henderson once again standing at 6'6", so he'll have the size advantage down low. Opening tip will go to the Tigers. This is Jackson Eisman with it. Top of the key now to Knutson. Swings it back over to Jackson Eisman. Back around the perimeter to Easton Eisman. Tigers swinging around the perimeter again. 3-point attempt by Jackson Eisman is good. So the Tigers strike first and lead 3-0. Here's Deal setting up the Buffalo offense over to Montana. Montana to Duffy. Duffy for 3. That one rims out, rebounded by the Tigers. Knutson pushing it back up court. Loses it. Picked up by Henderson. Henderson finds an open teammate down low. That's Shooter Frederick. Frederick puts in the layup underneath. And the Tigers lead 5-0. 1 minute into the contest. Deal to Montana. Gets to Breitag. Leafgreen down low. Back to Deal. Deal for 3. And Deal knocks it down. So Buffalo's on the board with their first 3 of the night. Tigers back with it as they swing it back around the perimeter. Here's Easton Eisman with it. To Shooter Frederick. Shooter Frederick's got to be one of the best basketball names in the state. Elbow jumper by the Tigers off the mark. Rebounded by Montana. He'll bring it up court for the Buffaloes. Swings it over to Leafgreen. To Breitag. Deal looking for another 3, and that's off the back iron. Rebounded by Duffy. Duffy puts it back up. That one's no good. And Jackson Eisman comes away with the rebound. He'll push it up court for the Tigers. To Knutson. Back to Eisman. Down low to Henderson. Kicks it back out to Easton Eisman. And Eisman's going to step along the baseline and be out of bounds. And Deal will cross the timeline here for the Buffaloes. Swings to the right side to Duffy. Duffy's going to get fouled on the floor. First foul of the ball game. It's going to go against Jackson Eisman. Buffalo's inbound. Deal on the drive. Stops at the elbow. Gets it over to Duffy. Breitag with it now. Looks for Deal underneath. Gets to Montana. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. 15 to go. Here's Deal on the drive. Kicks it out to Leafgreen. Leafgreen for 3. Leafgreen knocks down the 3. And the Buffaloes take their first lead at 6-5 with just over 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. A little bit of pressure here now by the Buffaloes. Buffaloes get their hand on it, but Tigers able to recover. That's Easton Eisman down low with it. We're going to have a foul underneath. It's going to go against Leaf Green. So the first Buffalo foul. Tigers will inbound underneath their own basket. Gets it out to Easton Eisman. Swings it over to Jackson Eisman. Knutson inside to Henderson. Henderson loses it, and Breiteg comes away with it. It's going to be knocked out of bounds, though, off the Tigers and remains Stanley County basketball. Official timeout as Breiteg ties his shoe here at center court. All right, ready to resume, and Deal will bring it up the floor once again here for the Buffaloes. Deal to Leaf Green. Leaf Green loses it, stolen by shooter Frederick. Frederick, nice defense by Duffy as he got back down court. Didn't allow Shooter to get the layup. And now we got a foul underneath. I believe that might go against Henderson. Or maybe it hit the top of the backboard and was out of bounds. So Buffalo basketball just under about 4:15 to play here now in quarter 1. Duffy to Leaf Green, over to Montana. Down low to Duffy. Duffy puts up the short hook, able to get the roll and puts in the bucket. Duffy with his first basket. More pressure here from the Buffaloes. Long pass down court, find Henderson underneath. Blocked from behind by Duffy. Nice hustle by Duffy. Henderson might have been able to throw that one down if it wasn't for Duffy's defensive effort. Inbound goes to the Tigers. Back down low to Henderson. Kicks it out to shooter Frederick. Frederick off the back iron, rebounded by Duffy. Montana down to Deal. Deal corner 3. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Tigers. Here comes Knutson. Knutson drives all the way, takes it to the hole and scores. (8-7) Buffalo lead. Deal over to Montana. Montana will drive, kicks it out to Deal. Deal, another outside jumper. Able to knock that one down as Deal hits his second 3. And Buffalo extend their lead to 11-7 with 3 minutes to go here in quarter 1. Knutson's going to travel. Buffalo pressure causes another turnover. As a couple subs here for the Buffaloes. Austin Boxley's going to check in, as well as Brendan Bothwell. Duffy and Breiteg will head to the bench. Deal to Boxley. Over to Leaf Green. Inside to Bothwell. Back out to Leaf Green. Leaf Green gets it to Montana. Montana thought about 3. Back to Leaf Green. Leaf Green for another 3. Leaf Green knocks down his second 3. More full court pressure here from the Buffaloes. Tigers able to get it across half court. There's a deep 3 by Jackson Eisman. Able to knock that one down. His second 3. Deal over to Boxley. Boxley drives middle. Stops, gets it to Montana. Montana try to find Bothwell underneath. Stolen by the Tigers. And Tigers push down court. Baseline drive by Easton Eisman. Jumper by Frederick. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded by the Buffaloes. And Deal back down court quickly to Montana. Back out to Deal to set up the Buffalo offense. Here's Bothwell. Bothwell looking for options. Gets it stolen. Knutson able to convert the layup. And it's 14-12 with 1:20 to go here in quarter number one. Buffalo still with a 2-point lead. Here's Deal to Montana. Montana drives middle. Puts up the shot. Doesn't fall, but he will go to the free throw line as he was fouled. So we'll have our first free throw attempts of this evening. Yeah, that's Montana able to knock down his first. Montana good with the second as well. Montana's first points tonight. Knutson with it, gets it to Henderson, back to Knutson. Inside to Henderson. Henderson goes strong to the hoop. Can't get it to fall, but he will get fouled and head to the free throw line. Henderson is good on the first, his first point tonight. This looks like Duffy is checked in for the Buffaloes as well as Blaze Frost along with Noah Baldwin. Henderson short on the second. Offensive rebound by the Tigers. Now there's a scramble for it. Still loose. Montana comes away with it. Finds Duffy underneath. Duffy able to convert the layup after the scramble. Knutson with it. Into the corner to, I believe that was number 0, Corbin Stoic, who's checked in for the Tigers. He knocks down the three. Buffaloes can play for the last shot here. 20 seconds to go. They lead by 2, 18-16 here in quarter number one. Montana will milk the clock. Down to 10 seconds now. Montana gets it to Weston Prince, who's checked in for the Buffaloes as well. 5 seconds. Duffy's shot. Too strong. Henderson comes away with it. Full court heave is going to come up short. And after one, it is going to be the Stanley County Buffaloes 18, the Mobridge Tigers 16. We'll go ahead and take a quarter break here. Come back with second quarter action right after this.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends. How to fit in. How to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
All right, welcome back to Parkview Auditorium in Fort Pierce. We get ready for second quarter action. High scoring first quarter as both teams were knocking down the three-point shot. But it's the Buffaloes currently on top, 18-16. Buffaloes will have possession of the first possession of the second quarter, I should say. Around the perimeter to Montana, back on top to Leaf Green. Swings it over to Duffy. Corner to Deal. Deal puts up another shot. Can't get that one to go. Henderson there for the board. And back come the Tigers. Easton Eisman with it. It's over to Jackson Eisman. Corner 3 by Knutson. Can't get it to fall as it rattles out. And Buffaloes come away with the rebound. Deal to Montana. Montana will drive, puts up the left-handed layup, gets it to go, and the foul. So Montana back to the free throw line where he's 2 for 2. Make it 3 for 3 as he rattles that one in. More pressure here from the Buffaloes. Tigers able to get it down to Frederick. Gets it down inside to Knutson. Can't make the 5-footer, but it's going to go off of the Buffaloes and remain Tiger basketball. Tigers rebound near their own basket. They get it inside right away to Kale Knutson, who's going to get fouled by Montana. So Knutson to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Knocks down the first. Second free throw too strong. Montana comes away with the rebound but gets it stolen as Jackson Eisman comes away with it. Eisman over to Knutson. Back to Eisman. Knutson with it again inside to Henderson. Henderson tries to go down low with it. Montana was there, nearly stolen, but it's going to go off the Buffaloes again, I believe, and actually, or did they call a jump ball? Let's see. They're saying Tiger basketball. 14 seconds on the shot clock as they'll inbound underneath their own basket. Inbound goes out to Eisman. Eisman for 3. No good, and Breiteg there for the rebound. And Duffy will cross the timeline this time with it for the Buffaloes. Over to Breiteg. To Montana. Montana to Deal. Deal drives, kicks it to Duffy. Duffy for 3. That one's in and out. Henderson there for the rebound. Back come the Tigers. Here's Easton Eisman with it. Can't convert the layup. Montana with it as the Buffaloes push. Gets it to Duffy. To Deal, corner 3. That one's no good. We got a foul underneath. Looks like it's going to go against Breiteg. Tigers will inbound it. Get it to Henderson. Henderson will drive with it and put in the layup. Henderson's first field goal of the night. As the Tigers find themselves down by 2 with 5:40 to go here in the first half. Here's Montana with it. Backdoor cut by Breiteg. Breiteg is going to get fouled. Tiger crowd wanted to travel, but the foul came first. So the Buffaloes will inbound. Inbound goes to Duffy. Duffy's shot's going to be a little too strong. And the Tigers come away with the rebound. Knutson over to Jackson Eisman. Cross court to Easton Eisman as they swing it back around the perimeter. Back to Jackson Eisman. Knutson inside to Henderson. Back outside to Easton Eisman. Knocked away by the Buffaloes. here's Montana with it to set up the Buffalo offense. Get a screen from Breitag. Thought about the three, but gets it over to Deal. Back to Montana. He'll take the three this time. That one's off the mark. And back come the Tigers. Here's Easton Eisman. Finds Henderson underneath. Henderson will get the bucket and the foul, as Montana will pick up his second. So the Tigers can take a lead here if Henderson can convert the three-point play, as Boxley and Frost check back in for the Buffaloes. Henderson does knock down the free throw. 22-21 Tigers now with 4:30 remaining here in the first half. Here's Duffy with it. Duffy will drive. It's to Boxley. Boxley looking for some help. Hands it off to Deal. Deal outside to Frost. Frost will drive back out to Deal. Deal corner three. Deal knocks down his third three. And the Buffaloes retake the lead. Buffalo's still showing full court pressure. Duffy got a hand on that one as they get it to Henderson. Henderson down low. As that was Easton Eisman on the shot attempt. Too strong. Offensive rebound, though, by the Tigers. Tigers doing a good job of ball movement. That shot's going to come up short. Offensive rebound underneath by Knutson. And Knutson able to put it up and in for two. And now we'll have a timeout on the court. We'll go ahead and take one as well. Tied up at 24 apiece with 3:47 left. Let's go ahead and take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds right after this.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
When life gets hard.
All right, back live here at Parkview Auditorium. 24-24 between the Tigers and Buffaloes. 3:47 remains here in the first half. Buffalo possession, as Deal will bring it across the timeline. Gets it over to Frost. Frost back to Deal. Deal will drive baseline and get fouled. As Knutson will pick up the foul. Knutson's second as Buffalo's inbound. Inbound goes to Duffy. Duffy with the 15-foot jumper gets his own rebound. From the low post up off the glass and in for two. Jackson Eisman, full court pass down to the corner to Frederick, I believe. Tries to get it over to Easton Eisman, and he's going to get fouled underneath. It's like Noah Baldwin has checked in for the Buffaloes, as well as Ethan Leafgreen. That foul's going to go against Blaze Frost. Tigers inbound. Here's Henderson with it. Around the perimeter go the Tigers. Back to the other side to Henderson. Henderson for corner three. Too strong. Knutson there for the offensive rebound up off the glass and good for two. So that'll make it 26 apiece now with 2:50 remaining here in the first half. Deal to Duffy. To Frost. Back to Deal. Deal drives baseline, kicks it back out to Frost. Frost for three from the top of the key. Frost knocks it down. His first three. Tigers get it across the timeline. Henderson drops it off to Knutson. And that's up and good. I believe that was Jackson Eisman with the bucket. Took my eyes off for just a moment, but I believe he was the last one with the ball. Here's Baldwin with it with just over 2 minutes to play now in the first half. Baldwin looking for options, finds Leaf Green nearly stolen. Leaf Green with a 15-footer. Can't get that one to go. And Baldwin is going to pick up a loose ball foul. And that'll send the Tigers to the bonus, as that's the 15th foul on the Buffaloes this quarter. Actually, don't mind us. I thought it was a foul on the Buffaloes. It looks like it's going to. Actually, it is on the Buffaloes. It is on Baldwin. That'll send Jackson Eisman to the free throw line. As he knocks down the first. And tie things up at 29 apiece, as I see Montana has checked back into the ballgame for the Buffaloes, as well as Breitag. Eisman knocks down the second, and that'll give the Tigers a 1-point lead. 30-29 with a minute 50 to go here now in the first half. Here's Montana with it, gets a screen from Duffy. Duffy will drive baseline, puts up the floater, comes up short. Tigers push it back down court. I believe that's Easton Eisman. Left-handed layup and good. Nice play there by Eisman. Give the Tigers a 3-point lead now. Here's Montana baseline as he will get fouled on the drive. Wasn't shooting it. Tries to dish it off to Breitag, but it'll be the 4th team foul on the Tigers. So the next one will send the Buffaloes into the bonus. As Corbin Stoic checks back in for the Tigers. Buffalo's inbound to Montana, who gets it blocked. But Frost able to come away with it. Montana will reset things, hands it to Deal. Deal gets a screen from Montana. Deal drives, loses it. Stolen by Knutson. Knutson will drive and convert the layup. Tigers with a 34-29 advantage now with under a minute to go. Deal loses it again. Here's Henderson with it. Back to Knutson. To Jackson Eisman for 3. That one's good. And that'll cause the Buffaloes to call yet another timeout here. Tigers are on a run here. I believe it was 29 all at one point, if memory serves me correctly. So it looks like an 8-0 run here by the Tigers. Let's take a quick timeout here as well. We'll be back right after this.
When our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
37-29 Tigers. I believe an 8-0 run here by the Tigers towards the end of the first half. Some sloppy play here on last couple offensive possessions by the Buffaloes. A couple of turnovers have resulted in some couple of easy Tiger buckets. Here's Buffaloes in possession with 40 seconds to go now. Frosted Duffy. Duffy loses it. Montana able to come away with it. Nearly gets it stolen. Here's Duffy again. 30 seconds to go. 20 on the shot clock. Duffy drives, gets it to Breitag. Breitag's jumper. Breitag knocks it down. Much needed bucket by the Buffaloes. As they'll still apply pressure as they get it to Henderson. Tigers can play for the final shot. 10 seconds to go. Knutson with it. To Henderson. Back to Knutson. Tigers get a shot off here. They do get a deep shot off, and it's going to be Jackson Eisman at the buzzer off the back iron. And at the half, it is going to be the Mobridge Tigers 37, the Stanley County Buffaloes 31. We'll take a break here for half. I'll come back and recap the first half and have some unofficial scoring numbers for you right after this.
2023 Lincoln Navigator at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Every time you approach your Lincoln, you'll receive a recarpet welcome. Twin turbocharged 3.5 V6 engine with auto start-stop technology. You'll travel confidently with technology that meets all your needs. Now you can get the 2023 Navigator for 5.9% at 72 months. Stop in to see the full vehicle lineup at Capital City Ford in Lincoln, Capital City Ford in Pierce, South Dakota.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierce, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
Graham Tire of Pierre is your premier hometown shop, specializing in tires to fit vehicles, from ATVs to large farm equipment and everything in between. At your tire store next door, you can find a plethora of brand name tires that range from 4 to 10 ply and much more. Our highly skilled technicians can handle brakes, heating, and air conditioning. Call us today at 224-8643 or visit us at grahamtire.com. Graham Tire is a proud sponsor of Pierre and surrounding communities' local activities.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Ready to gain an edge in your career? Tide Machinery's Service Technician Apprenticeship Program is designed for anyone wishing to become a diesel mechanic working on Case IH equipment through full-time, on-the-job training. Enjoy hands-on work experience, learn from factory-trained service experts, and apply your knowledge from school directly to your work with this unique program opportunity. Become a titan in the industry and grow with a dealership that invests in you at Tide Machinery, Highmore, Miller, and Pierre, your local Case IH dealer. Visit TitanMachinery.com/careers to learn more.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
WindCircle, operating since 1995. We combine quality customer service and experience with the right technology to meet your needs. Our cybersecurity certified technicians will make sure your systems are secure. Services offered are video and data cabling, service and support contracts, cutting-edge camera systems to door security devices. WindCircle has many hardware options: Dell, HP, Cisco, SonicWall, and Ruckus, to name a few. Our staff has over 30 years of combined network design and cabling experience at your disposal. Call us today, 605-224-1111, and request a free quote. Again, that's 605-224-1111.
In a world that's always moving, your journey matters. And at Iverson Auto Group, we're here to get you on the road with a great selection of new and used vehicles and trailers, and keep you on the road with top-notch service, maintenance, and support. Every mile of your journey, the experienced team at Iverson Auto in Mitchell and Huron are here to help. Visit us in Mitchell and Huron or start your search at iversonauto.com to begin your journey today.
When you're
All right, welcome back to Parkview Auditorium. We are at the half, and it is the Mobridge Tigers with a 37-31 lead over the Stanley County Buffaloes. To recap the first half here, a close first quarter. Both teams scoring buckets at will, as it was the Buffaloes with an 18-16 advantage after one quarter. Buffalo's not able to maintain that momentum into the second quarter, but the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers able to score 21 that second quarter to the Buffaloes 13 in order to extend their lead at the half here, 37-31. Some unofficial stats here, scoring-wise here for both teams. We'll start with the visitors from Mobridge-Pollock. I have their leading scorer so far. Number 4, Jackson Eisman, the senior guard, with 16 in the first half, followed by Cale Knutson, sophomore guard, with 8. Shane Henderson, a senior center, with 6. Corbin Stoic off the bench dropped a three-pointer for his 3 points. And Shooter Frederick and Easton Eisman with a bucket each for their 2 points for the Mobridge-Pollock's 37 total points. As for the Buffaloes, their leading scorer is going to be Paxton Deal, knocking down 3 threes that first half, followed by Eddie Duffy and Ethan Leafgreen. Leafgreen with a couple of threes for his 6 points. Eddie Duffy, surprisingly, with no threes yet so far. All of his buckets on 2-point shots. Let's see, then Caden Montana with just 5 points so far this first half. Blaze Frost able to knock down a 3 for his 3 points. And Tegan Breitag able to put in a bucket for 2 as well, giving Stanley County their 31 points so far in this first half. It was again, it's been a pretty close game throughout. It was, memory serves me correctly, it was actually 29-29 at one point towards the end of that first half. But the Mobridge-Pollock able to go on an 8-0 run towards the end of that first half. Stanley County able to get a bucket late in the end of the half to break that run, but that allowed Mobridge to extend their lead to what it is currently right now, 37-31. So with that, let's go ahead and we'll take another break here for about 3 minutes or so, and we'll come back with second half action right after this.
Of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
With our new online loan application, you can go to our website and apply for a loan when it's most convenient for you. We make getting loan approval fast and easy. Our local lenders are available to assist you if you have any questions. We make it pain-free to get that loan you've been wanting. We're an equal housing lender. Oahe Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union since 1955. Federally insured by NCUA.
Do you have a new pair of jeans or a favorite shirt with a small tear or hole? Or your winter coat has a broken zipper? Don't throw them away. Call Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery in Fort Pierre to have your items fixed as good as new. They also provide hemming, other sewing services, as well as custom embroidery for a truly professional look and design. Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery is a proud supporter of all Stanley County school activities and wishes the student athletes the best of luck in the school year.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Explore the 2023 Lincoln Navigator at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Every time you approach your Lincoln, you'll receive a recarpet welcome. Twin turbocharged 3.5 V6 engine with auto start-stop technology. You'll travel confidently with technology that meets all your needs. Now you can get the 2023 Navigator for 5.9% at 72 months. Stop in to see the full vehicle lineup at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Capital City Ford in Pierce, South Dakota.
For over 70 years.
All right, welcome back to Parkview Auditorium in Fort Pierce, South Dakota, as we get ready for second half action here between the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers and the Stanley County Buffaloes. Again, a lot on the line here for the Buffaloes in Region 6A. A win doesn't guarantee them a bye, but a loss certainly doesn't allow them to have the bye in the upcoming region tournament here. Again, they're currently tied with Eagle Butte currently sitting in number 2 as Eagle Butte defeated Stanley County earlier, so Eagle Butte has the advantage head-to-head wise. But a Stanley County win and a potential Eagle Butte loss could vault the Buffaloes into that number 1 seed and a bye for the region tournament. But the Buffaloes can't finish any worse than 2, so they're certainly locked in as a 2 seed, as the Tigers will have first possession here of the second half. Here's Jackson Eisman with it, swings it around the perimeter. Inside to Henderson. Back out to Knutson. And Knutson can't get it to go, and Breitag will come away with the rebound. Here's Deal for the Buffaloes, over to the leaf green. Duffy with it to Montana. Montana drives, spins, puts up the layup off the glass, and good for 2. So nice start for Montana to start the second half. I missed it, but there must have been a turnover on the back end here as I was updating the score, as looks like Deal is going to get fouled and head to the free throw line. Deal knocks down his first free throw of the night. Second is good, and the Buffaloes have the first 4 points of the second half, as they've cut the deficit to 2. Full court pressure once again here by the Buffaloes. They get it to Henderson. Henderson up off the glass, too strong. Deal will come away with the rebound. Deal pushes down court. Gets it to Duffy. Duffy drives, puts up the shot off the glass, gets the roll. Nice touch by Duffy as he puts in his 4th bucket. And that'll tie things up at 37 apiece. Eisman baseball court pass down court to Frederick. Easton Eisman with it. Back to Knutson, back to Easton Eisman. Back to Knutson around the perimeter. Jackson Eisman with it. 7 to go on the shot clock. He'll drive, comes up short. Offensive rebound nicely by, trying to get a number there. I believe that was shooter Frederick. It was. So Frederick with the offensive board and the putback. There's Montana with it for the Buffaloes. Montana will drive middle. Puts up a scoop shot. Can't get it to go, but it'll get fouled and head to the free throw line. So Montana's certainly more aggressive so far already in this second half. Montana with a nice touch gets the first one to roll in. And Montana's second rims out. Knutson with it over to Eisman. Eisman drives middle with it. Puts up the layup, can't get it to go, but is going to get fouled. Looks like that's going to go into Breitag, his second. So that'll send Jackson Eisman to the free throw line. Eisman is good on the first. And good on the second as well. Deal will cross the timeline for the Buffaloes. It's over to Montana. Montana to Duffy. Duffy for 3. Count it. Duffy's first 3 of the evening. And that ties things up at 41 apiece. Here's Easton Eisman with it. Over to Knutson. Inside to Henderson. Back out to Knutson. They swing it around the perimeter. Knutson will take the three. Knutson knocks it down from the top of the key. His first three of the evening. And the Mobridge Tigers back on top by 3. Deal over to Montana. There's Breitag with it. To Duffy. Duffy drives middle. Behind the back. Goes left with it. Able to put up the floater and good. More pressure by the Buffaloes. Montana, I believe, is going to pick up the foul. I believe that's going to be his third. That will be Montana's third, so he's in a bit of foul trouble now. Here's Knutson with it for the Tigers. Under 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Eisman dumps it down low to Henderson. Henderson able to put it up off the glass and in. Deal over to Breitag. To Leaf Green. Leaf Green will take another 3. Can't get that one to go. Henderson there for the rebound. Here's Knutson. Eisman down inside to Henderson. Henderson double teamed. Finds an open teammate. Can't get the bunny to go. That was Frederick, and Frederick's going to bounce it off his knee out of bounds and be Buffalo basketball. As Kelby Olson will check in for the first time for the Buffaloes, as Deal will get a breather. And Montana will bring it up court here for the Buffaloes. Over to Breitag. To Olson. Leaf Green with it now to Duffy. Duffy drives middle. Looking for options. Gets it knocked away. Montana with it now. 10 to go on the shot clock. Back out to Duffy. Duffy will drive middle with it. Up off the glass and good for 2 more for Duffy. Frederick down to Henderson. To Eisman. Eisman for a deep 3. Off the glass and spins rims out. And here's Montana for the Buffaloes. Breitag over to Leaf Green. Gets it to Duffy. Duffy for 3 more. Off the back iron. We got a foul underneath. It's going to go against the Tigers. Looks like it's going to go against Knutson. And that'll be Knutson's third. Knutson will head to the bench as Stoic back in. Corbin Stoic. Buffalo's to inbound as Deal is checked back in as well. Inbound goes to Montana. Montana for 3. That comes up short. Offensive rebound. Breitag comes away with it. Back to Montana. Montana loses his footing, but he's going to get fouled by Henderson. Henderson will pick up his second. Now we're going to... a little official timeout as they're wiping the basketball down. 3 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. 46-45 lead here for the Tigers. Deal to inbound to Olson. Out to Montana. Olson looking for options, finds Breitag. Inside to Leaf Green, back out to Montana. Montana thought about the 3, now will take it. Comes up short again. Rebounded by Stoic. Here's Eisman with it to Henderson. Henderson can't handle it. Back to Stoic. And Stoic is going to get fouled on the floor. As Noah Baldwin checks in for the Buffaloes. And the Tigers will inbound from underneath their own basket. off the back of a Buffalo. Eisman able to put it up off the glass and good for 2. Heads up play there from Jackson Eisman. Here's Montana with it. Over to Baldwin. Leaf Green with it. To Olson. To Deal. Deal with a deep 3. Deal knocks it down, another one. His 4-3, first of the second half. And that's going to tie things up at 48 apiece with just under 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Buffalo's looking for another turnover. We got to scramble for it. Montana comes away with it at half court. Montana on the drive. Going to say offensive foul on Montana. Crowd can't believe it. Montana's going to pick up his 4th and head to the bench. As Duffy will check in. Duffy and Frost will check in as Olson and Montana head to the bench. So we'll remember that with 1:49 to play here in quarter number 3. Tigers inbound, still facing some full court pressure. Eisman with it. Buffalo's got a hand on it. Tigers still somehow come away with it. As Frederick misses the layup attempt. Now Deal is going to get fouled in the backcourt. As Easton Eisman will pick up a foul. That's going to be his 4th. Eisman will take a seat, and looks like Kyson Goodshield, a freshman guard, will check in. Actually, we're going to have free throws here first before Goodshield can check in. As Deal will head to the free throw line, as that was the 5th team foul on the Tigers. Deal's first free throw comes up short. Now Goodshield officially checks in. Deal can't get the second one to go either. And here's Eisman with it for the Tigers. Eisman drives left, kicks it out to the corner to Goodshield. That one comes up short. Henderson out rebounds Leaf Green, and Henderson up off the glass for 2. And that's going to have another timeout on the court. Let's see what it is. It looks like it's going to be another quick 30-second timeout. Let's take one as well. We'll be back right after this.
Design Build has earned our reputation locally for serving communities across South Dakota. We provide design and building services for schools, hospitals, churches, commercial offices, multifamily housing, and so much more. Pitt's Design Build is conveniently located in Pierre, Mitchell, and Sioux Falls to serve you and your organization. We bring value to our clients by facilitating the design and/or construction process. Give us a call today and check us out at pittsdesignbuild.com for a free building consultation.
All right, we are back live here at Parkview Auditorium, 50-48 Tigers with 1:20 to go here in quarter number 3. Buffalo basketball as Deal walks it up court. Buffalo's get it to Duffy in the corner. That 3 no good. Baldwin there for the offensive rebound. Gets it back to Duffy. Duffy will get a second attempt and knock it down, his second 3 of the night. And the Buffaloes are back on top, 51-50. We have another foul in the backcourt. I believe they're going to say it's on Deal. It is, but just the first on Deal. But it is also going to put the Tigers in the bonus, so it'll be Jackson Eisman back to the free throw line for some free throws. Eisman knocks down the first. Tie things up at 51 apiece. Eisman can't get the second to go. Baldwin there for the rebound. Duffy will bring it up here for the Buffaloes to set up the offense. To Deal. Gets a screen from Baldwin. Outside to Duffy to Leaf Green. Back to Deal. Back over to Duffy. Duffy deep three. Off the back iron. And Stoic there for the rebound. Anderson gets it to Frederick. Shot clock is off. Tigers can play for the final shot. 24 seconds remaining. Henderson at the free throw line. Kicks it out to Goodshield. Can't get that to go. No Baldwin there for the rebound. Buffalo still have stolen underneath by Henderson, and Henderson puts it up and in for two. 7 seconds here for the Buffaloes. Here's Deal, deep three. Off the glass and good. So Paxton Deal with his fifth, number 5, three-point shot of the night. And that'll give the Buffaloes a 54-53 lead at the end of three. Stick with us, folks. We got a good one going. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this.
Country Inn and Guide Service, locally owned on Highway 12 and 20 West. Enjoy clean linens, plenty of amenities, and a comfortable stay with authentic country hospitality. The inn is within walking distance to most of the town's attractions. Guests can enjoy continental breakfast, barbecue grills, HD cable TV, microwaves, refrigerators, free Wi-Fi, and much more throughout the property. Book guided fishing trips through the front desk. Proud supporter of all South Dakota high school activities.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to Parkview Auditorium in Fort Pierre. We got a good one, folks. Back and forth affair currently has the Buffaloes on top 54-53 as we get ready to start quarter number 4. Brian Manning with Go Buffs Live bringing you the play-by-play tonight. Buffaloes will have the first possession here of the fourth quarter. Not sure what the delay was there, but we're ready for fourth quarter action now. Deal with it. Tries to get it to Breitake. Stolen by Henderson. Henderson will put it up and get fouled. So Henderson gives the Tigers back the lead at 55-54 and head to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. And Henderson does complete the three-point play. Deal across the timeline to Leaf Green. Leaf Green nearly lost it. Frost able to run it down. Here's Duffy for three. In and out. Breitake tipped it, but right to the Tigers. Here's Frederick with it. Frederick for three, no good. Breitake able to come away with the rebound. And Buffaloes will slow it down once again. Deal to Duffy. Duffy gets a screen from Frost. Duffy spins, puts up the floater. Might have been partially blocked by Henderson. And Frederick comes away with the rebound. There's Eisman with it. Eisman back over to Easton Eisman. Knutson back to Eisman. Back to Knutson. Back to Eisman. As they play catch with Knutson once again inside to Henderson. There's Jackson Eisman for three. That comes up short. Tigers come away with the offensive rebound. That shot by Easton Eisman no good, and Buffaloes come away with the rebound. 6:30 to play here in the fourth and final quarter. Deal gets a screen from Leaf Green. Deal on the drive. Deal puts it up off the glass and good. Deal's first 2-point field goal of the evening. As that will tie things up at 56 apiece with just over 6 minutes to go. Jackson Eisman with it. Tosses it over to Easton. Eisman back to Jackson. Jackson drive spins off the glass. Can't get it to go. Eisman there to Frederick for 3. Frederick in and out, and Breitag there for the rebound. Here's Deal with it to Breitag. Breitag looking for options. Gets it to Leaf Green. 15 to go on the shot clock. Back to Deal. 10 seconds now. Buffalo's got to go. 6 on the shot clock. We're going to have a timeout by Fisher. Coach Fisher not happy. And we will take a timeout as well. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 right after this.
Have been for 100 years or so. How to get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Advertising.
It's 6s across the board here in Parkview Auditorium. It's 56-56 with 5:16 left to play, and the Buffaloes have 6 seconds to go here on the shot clock to get a shot off as they're in possession as they'll inbound from the near sideline here. Montana's checked back in. He'll inbound it to Deal. Deal lost it momentarily, puts up the shot, can't get it to go. Scramble for the rebound. Baldwin saves it, but right into the hands of Eisman. And Jackson Eisman will set things up here for the Tigers. 5 minutes to go here in the fourth. Eisman to Frederick, back to Eisman. Actually, that was Knutson on top there. Inside to Henderson. Henderson fell down. Duffy comes away with it. Duffy trying to go coast to coast. And Duffy will convert the layup. Back down court quickly are the Tigers. Back inside to Henderson. Henderson up off the glass and in for 2 more. Having a hard time keeping up here, folks, as it's 58-58 now. Here's Deal, sideline jumper, baseline jumper, no good. Frederick comes away with the rebound, and Eisman will cross the timeline with it for the Tigers. Here's Easton Eisman with it, back over to Jackson. Eisman's will play catch. Over to Knutson. Jackson Eisman with it, back to Easton. Tries to get it inside. Was that touched by the Buffaloes? It was not. They're going to say Buffalo basketball. Coach Thomas Knutson said it was off of Buffalo. Now they're going to have a stoppage here. The officials are going to discuss it here, I believe. And they are going to say Stanley County basketball. Four minutes to go here now. 58-58 all. Deal crosses the timeline for the Buffaloes to Leaf Green. Leaf Green to Montana. Montana step back 3. Got it! Montana's first 3 of the evening comes at a great time. Back down the court comes the Tigers. Eisman for 3. That comes up short. Montana for the rebound. Montana lost it momentarily, able to get it to Duffy, but we're going to have an over and back call. Or now the officials are going to discuss it again. Are they going to say the Tigers might have got a piece of it? They are going to stick with the over and back call, and it'll be Tiger basketball with 3:25 to go. As Breitag checks back in for Baldwin. Eisman over to Easton Eisman. Jackson. It's nearly stolen by Montana. Montana lost his footing, got a hand on it, but couldn't quite make the complete steal. Jackson Eisman will set things up once again for the Tigers. In the corner to Frederick. Tries to get it inside to Henderson. Henderson's got it in the low block. And Breitag's going to pick up a foul. I believe that'll be Breitag's. Looks like fourth. Or was that going to be 5 once they put it on the board? We'll see. That is going to be 5 on Breitag. Tigers will inbound underneath their own basket with 3:06 to play. Inbound goes to Frederick, who gets it over to Eisman. Eisman for 3. No good. Montana had a piece of it. Tigers able to track down the offensive rebound. Here's Henderson with it. Henderson is going to get called for an offensive foul as Baldwin takes the charge. Got 2:50 on the clock now. Buffalo basketball. See what the Buffaloes decide to do here, if they'll milk some clock or take the best shot if they get it. Deal to Montana. We got a foul on, I believe that's Jackson Eisman. Jackson Eisman will pick up his third. Two team fouls each on the Buffaloes and Tigers, so still a ways to go before the bonus. Inbound goes to Duffy. Duffy hands it to Montana. Montana for 3. Count it! Montana with another 3. Gives the Buffaloes their largest lead at 6 points tonight. Here's Jackson Eisman with it. We're going to have a timeout on the floor. It's going to be a full. Let's go ahead and take one as well. 2:20 to play. We got a good finish coming up here, folks. We'll be back in 1 minute right after this.
Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Todd Sandel today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Meridian Fuel Trailers offer the perfect solution for transporting and dispersing diesel and DEF in the field. Built with durability and efficiency in mind, these mobile fuel trailers are designed to handle the demands of farming and construction operations. Grossenberg Implement has a 990 model at one of our locations, and Meridian is offering a $1,000 rebate on this unit. Ask our Grossenberg sales staff now and get this before this Meridian program ends.
Core Cares helps.
All right, welcome back to Parkview Auditorium in Fort Pierce. We got a great ball game going on here, folks. It's been back and forth all night long, and it's been a 6-0 run here now by the Buffaloes, thanks to a couple of Cade Montana three-pointers to extend the Buffalo lead to 64-58 with 2:20 left to play. Be Tiger basketball. Jackson Eisman with it. Over to Knutson, back to Eisman. Back over to Easton Eisman, back to Jackson at the top of the key. Knutson, back to Eisman. Back to Knutson. Knutson will take the 3, can't get it to go. Montana there for the rebound. Montana nearly throws it away. Somehow nice save by the Tigers as they get it to Knutson underneath, who puts in the layup. Deal with it. Deal's going to get fouled on the backcourt. They're going to call that on Cale Knutson. He'll pick up his 4th. Just the 3rd team foul on the Tigers. Buffaloes to inbound on the near sideline here. Get it into Montana. And they're going to call over and back. They say Montana possessed it in the front court and went into the back court. So costly turnover by the Buffaloes with 1:35 to go. Jackson Eisman to Knutson, back to Eisman. As they swing it around the perimeter between Knutson and the Eismans. Knutson's going to get that shot blocked. It lands in the hands of Montana. Some pressure here in the backcourt now by the Tigers. Duffy with it. Back to Montana. 1:12 now. Montana gets it over to Duffy. Buffalo's milking some clock here. 15 to go on the shot clock. Montana with it now. We're under a minute. Gets it to Deal. Deal looking for help. Finds Duffy. Duffy will go baseline. 3 to go on the shot clock. Montana comes up short. Tigers get the rebound as Knutson comes down with it. And Deal is going to pick up a foul. 43.2 remains. Just the 13th foul on the Buffaloes. Inbound will go to Knutson. Inside to Eisman, back out to Henderson. Henderson double dribbled there, it looked like, I thought. Missed shot, but Duffy will get the rebound. Gets to Montana, 25 seconds remain. Tigers going to need a foul here. They get it to Leaf Green. Nearly stolen. Leaf Green able to come away with it. Now we got a foul on the court. As I believe that's going to go against Easton Eisman. And according to my stats, that's going to foul him out, I believe. It will. .1 remains on the clock. We'll see who checks in for Easton Eisman here. Or maybe somebody already did and I missed it. No, here he comes. It's going to be Corbin Stoic. Only the 14th foul, so the Buffaloes have to inbound here. Inbound will go to Duffy. Duffy nearly lost it, now does. Now there's a scramble for the... We got a loose ball foul. They're going to call that on... I didn't see the signal. They're going to call it on Duffy. It is going to go against Duffy. 15.4 seconds remain. It'll be Tiger basketball. Tigers inbounded to Knutson. Over to Eisman. Eisman will drive. Can't get the shot to go. Henderson there for the rebound. Tries to knock it off of Buffalo. Duffy comes away with it. Duffy's going to get fouled in the backcourt with 4 seconds to play. So Eddie Duffy can certainly put the nail in the coffin here with a couple free throws. Hasn't been to the line tonight. Duffy's first is good. Duffy off the back iron on the second. Eisman back down court quickly. Keeps up a 3. Comes up short. And the Stanley County Buffaloes will pull out a 65-60 victory over the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers. Great ball game by both teams. Back and forth throughout. A late run by the Buffaloes gives the Buffaloes the victory here. We'll go ahead and take a break. We'll come back with a game recap right after this.
Stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. Core Cares, proudly serving our community.
Service Master of Pier is your go-to service experts for a wide variety of cleaning needs. Since 2003, we have developed the most effective methods and products to service virtually every type of industry. We're known for our exceptional carpet and upholstery cleaning, but did you know we also offer cleaning of all types of flooring, along with providing fire and water restoration, commercial cleaning, janitorial services, and construction cleanup. ServiceMaster of Pierre is a proud sponsor of TF Riggs Governors and Lady Govs, as well as Stanley County Buffaloes and Lady Buffs activities.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Now's your chance for a great deal on smoking fast fiber internet from Venture Communications. Upgrade to the speed you need, up to 1 gig. And with whole home Wi-Fi included as part of your service, experience no-lag gaming, your favorite music, web surfing, HD video streaming, and connect to the latest smart devices. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or visit Venture Communications online.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies, such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Being a part of a community means sharing the history and future of the people all around you. For 115 years, First Fidelity Bank has been doing just that, helping you get the most out of life by providing the services and tools you need, the conveniences and technology you want, and the friendly faces you expect. So you get everything you need right here in the place you call home. Now and for many years to come. First Fidelity Bank.
Allied Plumbing and Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential plumbing needs located in Pierre. No job is too big or small for Allied. Put our over 50 years of experience to work for you. At Allied Plumbing and Heating, the only surprise we want for our customers is how fast they get the job done. That's why we offer free estimates on every single service, no hidden charges. Give them a call today at Allied Plumbing and Heating. Remember, you can rely on your allies.
Do you have a pest problem?
All right, welcome back to Parkview Auditorium in Fort Pierce. We wrapped up a great game here tonight as was the Stanley County Buffaloes pulling out a 65-60 victory over the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers. Back and forth contest throughout, and a late run by the Buffaloes give them the 65-60 victory. I had mentioned a close contest throughout. After the first quarter, It was Stanley County with a slim 18-16 advantage, but a strong second quarter by the Tigers gave them a 37-31 halftime lead. I believe their largest lead of the night was 8 at one point. They went on an 8-0 run towards the end of that second quarter, but the Buffaloes able to get a late bucket before the buzzer to cut into that deficit, make it a 6-point deficit at the half. Stanley County comes back out strong during the third quarter, actually end up taking a 1-point lead at the end of 3, 54-53, and so it was close after 3 as well. And again, it was probably about, from my notes here, was tied up at one point, about 58-58, with around, I want to say probably 3, maybe 3.5 minutes or something like that to go in the contest when Cade Montana decided to step up and knock down his first 3 of the ball game to give the Buffaloes a 61-58 lead. It was another possession or two later, ends up knocking down his second 3 of the night, so back-to-back threes from Montana to give the Buffaloes a 6-point cushion there, and ended up with that 65-60 victory here tonight from Parkview Auditorium. So kind of a game Stanley County maybe needed heading into region action here. I just checked the SD Scores app. I don't have an update from that Cheyenne Eagle Butte Lower Brule game. So once again, if Lower Brule happens to upset Cheyenne Eagle Butte, Stanley County, to my knowledge, would be the number 1 seed in that region and have a bye week, heading into that region tournament. If not, they will be the number 2 seed, and we'll have to play the number 7 seed, which I believe when I looked earlier was going to be Crow Creek, and that'll be hosted here in Parkview Auditorium. Date to be determined. I'm not exactly sure when that is, but we'll certainly have all that action for you here on Go Buffs Live if that is the case. So any region game that Stanley County is going to host here, we'll certainly carry that action for you right here on Go Buffs Live. Let's go ahead and take a look at some unofficial scoring here from both teams. We'll start with the visitors from Mobridge-Pollock. I have their leading scorer on the night, as Jackson Eisman, their senior guard, finishes with 21 on the night. Followed by Shane Henderson, their senior center, had a strong second half and finished with 17, as he only had 6 the first half. I should mention the Buffaloes did a nice job on Jackson Eisman that second half, as he had 16 at the break, finished with 21. So nice job defensively by the Buffaloes. Tigers had a third player in double figures, as Cale Knutson finished with 13, followed by shooter Frederick with 4. Corbin Stoic knocked down a 3 for 3, and Easton Eisman had a bucket for 2. For the Buffaloes, they were once again led by the big 3. It took Montana a while to get going, but once he did, he had the biggest buckets of the game. And I have the Buffaloes leading scorer on the night as Eddie Duffy, as he matches Eisman's 21 with 21 of his own. Paxton Deal had a strong game with 19 total, 9 in the first half, 10 in the second half. Montana only finished with 14, but only had 5 at the break, so a strong finish, like I mentioned, from Montana. Ethan Leafgreen knocked down a couple threes for his 6 points. Blaze Frost contributed a 3 for his 3 points, and Tegan Breitag had a bucket for his 2 points in the team total of 65. So a great team victory here for the Buffaloes tonight, a hard-fought victory. They lost a heartbreaker Monday night down in Lyman, from my understanding, as they were down 20, battled back, but lost that ball game pretty much at the buzzer, from my understanding. So Buffalo's able to pull out a close one here tonight, and we will just have to wait and see who their first-round region opponent will be. And again, make sure to check on liveticket.tv or on the school Facebook page for that announcements once we know officially who we're going to host here in Parkview in a couple weeks. So with that, we'll go ahead and wrap things up here tonight from Parkview Auditorium. Once again, this is Brian Menning with Go Buffs Live. Safe travels to the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers as they head home this evening. And with that, wish everyone else a good evening. Good night.